It's the Paris Chong
Comic book
Show.
graphic novel. So you're what is the novel about?
So, this is graphic novels become kind of a larger term, and some of them are stories that are contained in one volume, and sometimes comic book publishers like DC and Marvel,
Mhm.
they'll just take like one kind of story arc that takes place, that numerous issues, and then
Right.
they'll put them together, condense them, not condense them, but just put them together. They'll call that a graphic novel also.
Okay, so the storyline can be anything that the person's drawing the comics,
Well, the writer,
so you've got the illustrator, the writer, and they're putting together a whole entire
yes,
proper book.
yes.
And with how many pages?
Usually anywhere from like 120. I think our longest one that we're doing is about
Yeah,
180.
you have to forgive me. I was never one. I
No,
know some people love comics. I never got into them. I just like I had friends that loved them, especially my guy friends.
yeah,
But I never really got into comics. But I know people love them. One of my best friends loves everything Marvel,
yeah,
every single thing Marvel. She loves anything to do with Thor.
yeah.
But I never really got. I'm not even like that person that has to see the Marvel movies. I know it's just not
No,
my jam.
well, a
But I
lot.
love Saltburn, that was my jam.
I haven't seen Saltburn yet.
Oh my god. Saltburn, and it was so weird and wonderful, and I kind of am weird and wonderful. I don't know, I just thought it was so interesting and different. I needed to see something like that. I really loved it. And, I don't know, but I think there's a huge market
Yeah.
for it, so
Well,
I think you'll be okay with doing all this cool stuff, right?
and a lot of TV shows come out of this. I don't know if you're familiar with The Boys.
Which ones?
The Boys, the show. Oh, I see what you did there.
I'm familiar with
Oh,
some,
you're
but I'm not
familiar.
sure which
Okay,
ones
all
you're
right,
talking about.
all right. No, what is it? When I'm not on
The Boys. You know what I did watch on the
Prime.
plane yesterday that I loved? The Boys on the Boat that George Clooney,
That looked
direct.
really good.
Oh my god. I started watching it towards the tail end on the way to New York, and I was like, "Oh my god, why didn't I watch this first? It's amazing." And then I've watched the whole thing again on the way back. What a beautiful true story.
Yeah.
Love true stories. Are any of the, comics true stories?
It's funny you mention that is because we are working on one that's based on this writer's grandfather's experience during World War II,
I like that.
and
That it's true, it'll be a true
it's
story
based
comic.
on.
I have a really funny true story to tell you after this.
Well, I was gonna say is
I don't wanna
the
throw
kind
my
of
friends under the bus,
no, no,
but
no. The kind of twist on it is that it's uh, his grandfather talked all about the food that they ate in on the base and stuff like
yeah.
that, and when after he was captured, so
What
it's
were
sort
they
of
eating?
uh we had like a great meal when he was hiding in France with a French family after he was shot down, and on the base in the UK. Sometimes they got like really crappy food. They knew it was just like a very basic mission where they're
Mhm.
just moving supplies. If they got like a really nice breakfast, they're like, "Oh, this is like could be our last meal." But it's the telling the World War II story through the culinary perspective.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, and something and that's the kind of thing where you can afford to do in
Yeah,
this
no, and then you're a
medium.
culinary guy.
I do like
If
food.
you'd go to Chiconi's or Petrosian, you might just bump into this guy.
It's
I'm like, "Oh, hi. You're
I
here."
do go to Chiconi's a lot.
Yeah, Chiconi's is so good.
It's really
I love
good.
their eggplant parmesan.
I love eggplant parmesan.
I don't love eggplant parmesan, I love their eggplant parmesan.
I love it in
You
general, and I
do?
really like
That was
theirs.
the first thing I learned how to make in home ec. Remember home ec?
We didn't have home ec
Well,
in my
yeah,
high school.
and my junior high school in Las Vegas, we had to take home ec and learn how to make a article of clothing and cook a meal. And I learned how to make eggplant parmesan, but mine does not taste like Chiconi's.
Uh, I made a decent one during pandemic,
You
but
did? Do you cook?
a little bit. My girlfriend's a really good chef, so
Oh, he has a beautiful
I
girlfriend.
do have an amazing
Yeah,
girlfriend, but
she's
it's
amazing. Is she the one?
probably,
You
likely.
should play that song Dua Lipa, I Should Be the One, and then you could propose to her in the car.
I don't know that song.
What?
I'm also
Well, I
bad.
don't feel so bad about the Moby Dick comment.
I mean,
Dua Lipa?
I know the name.
Sorry, obsessed.
Most of my music knowledge kinda ends around 1995.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you can ask me stuff about Nine Inch Nails or The Clash
Well,
or Rolling
that's still
Stones.
that's all good though.
I mean, I'm like I have basically like elder Gen X taste in music into like boomer taste in music.
Do you dabble in any kind of music thing? Any kind of music stuff?
So I so you want to hear my sort of almost famous thing with music?
Yes, I
So
do.
I played bass starting when I was about
No.
13 years old.
I never knew that about
And
you.
I did, and I was playing with this group of guys, and it was a couple stars. I think we were like 15 years old. And I was like, and we were just all like 15, 16, and it was just a lot of fucking around. I'm like, and it was like, wasn't going anywhere, and the songs kind of sucked, and the singer and the guitar player kept fighting with each other. And eventually they got a new singer and became the Strokes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Nick
That's
Valencia
good.
and a couple of those other guys. I play
Wow.
with them, so it's just like, but literally, I was like, "This is going nowhere. This is a waste of my
Oh, you
time.
could have been in the
I have
Strokes.
homework to do." I could, but
You
or
could have been in the
and I could have been the
Strokes.
Strokes. If I had waited for Julian Casablancas,
I
I could have
wish
been
you
the
would have
Strokes.
done that. Well, but you wouldn't have been doing what you're doing. I think I must have a thing for bass players because in high school I was in love with John Taylor from Duran Duran.
Who wasn't?
I know, right? Hello. And but
He
I got pretty close. I ended up with Mikey Craig from Culture Club, and he
n
plays bass. And Nikki Sixx is a bass player too. Not that I
yeah.
had a crush on Nikki. He's a client, and I love him, and I love his wife. But
Listen,
I love bass.
I have a bit of a man crush on Nikki
You do,
Sixx.
everybody who doesn't.
Yeah,
Everybody
and
has a
John
man
Taylor,
crush on Nikki.
so
Oh, John Taylor, he's
he's
gorgeous.
dreamy, I get it.
Yeah. Oh my God. I love that you admitted you had a man crush.
Listen,
Oh, who else do you have a man crush on?
I don't know,
Like your main one. There's got to be a main man crush.
I mean
My girl crush is Dua Lipa
listen, I will
and
watch
Jodie Foster.
if Tom Hardy's in a
Joan Jett.
movie, I'll probably watch
Tom
it.
Hardy?
Yeah,
Oh wow, everybody loves him.
he's a really good actor.
Okay. He's not my jam, but I know a lot of girls like him and man crush guys.
I mean, it's what can I say?
Who's your favorite girl crush
Um,
besides your girlfriend that you're gonna
besides my
marry?
girlfriend, my one you wouldn't expect is, let's be honest, Taylor Swift's got a set of legs on her.
Oh my God, I wouldn't expect you like blonde. Oh, wait a second. You like Taylor Swift? And remember your gorgeous ex-girlfriend that danced in the Taylor Swift videos and
Oh God, I don't want
she
to.
was with her at the Grammys or something?
I Something
Yeah,
like
she
that.
was up. Well,
Well, that was
I
but
liked looking at her more.
listen, it's one of
I
those
like
things,
Taylor Swift though.
but it's one of those things I like leggy girls,
You
so
like leggy girls.
Taylor
Good
Swift
for
is
you.
kind of,
So legs before boobs.
yeah, I'm not a huge boob guy. I'm
I
more of
don't
a
know
leg
why
guy.
anybody is, but I know I just brought up Julian Wasser. Julian Wasser like humongous boobs.
Some guys like that.
I don't know. I would hate to have big boobs. They would just get in my way of everything I do.
Some guys like girls with really large
Oh my God,
posteriors.
the big butt thing.
It's the Paris Chong Show.